Hello everyone, I'm Musical Daredevil. Welcome to Raven Shield. This is the third game in the Rainbow Six series. It takes place about 5 years after the events of the first one. As always, we start off each mission with our trusty rusty mission briefing screen. Our mission this time is to go down to an oil rig in Venezuela. A bunch of terrorists have taken it over, and it's our job to go down there and kill everybody. As usual on our mission briefing screen, we have our usual controls. We have John Clark with his audio sample and his advice on some various stuff in the mission. We're going to hear from him a bunch in the upcoming missions. He's not important right now because we have a new guy on the mission briefing screen. As you'll see over here by the name, it's none other than Mr. Sweeney, whom you'll remember from the Dam mission, as well as the mission where we infiltrated the Horizon Corporation headquarters. Let's see what he has to say.
What we're dealing with here is a lot of bloody dangerous amateurs.
Bloody dangerous amateurs.
These lads are
This is the
affiliated
best
with the
voice
so-called
sample ever.
People's Social National.
That's quite enough of that. We're going to head over to the planning room next. And when you head to the planning room, you're prompted to load various plans. The plans you have available to you at the start were made specifically for Raven Shield by a guy who apparently worked as a SWAT officer. And you can use them if you want to, however they require some tweaking if you want to avoid having your entire team killed. I actually have my own plan ready, so I'll just load that. And take a look at all that building. Yes, the levels in Raven Shield are much, much bigger than the levels in the previous games. And the plans get much more intricate and have a lot more options on them. So I'm not going to go into detail on what exactly is going on, you guys will see what goes on anyway. So we'll head over here to the team room. First thing you'll notice is that there are only 3 teams instead of the 4 teams like there were in the previous games, which is just fine because we only really needed 3 teams anyway. We also have some new guest operative appearances. We have Eddie Price, the second in command for Fire Team number 2. I also have everyone's favorite snipers, Dieter Weber and Homer Johnston. A nice new feature that Raven Shield introduces is the ability for you to add add-ons to any weapon you have equipped. For instance, St. Chavez currently has this rifle on, and he can choose to equip a silencer if he really wanted to, or a bunch of other things. In the first game there's only one silenced gun, and that was kind of annoying because that gun wasn't great for range and all that stuff, but in this game practically every gun is silenced if you really want it to be. I'm actually not going to equip a silencer, I'll equip something that allows me to aim much more easily and kill people. And now that we have our entire team, as well as our plan ready to go, we'll just hover here to the execute mission screen. We have the ability to play as any of the teams we have set. This is a feature that might have been available in the first game, however if it was I have no clue how to do it. We also have observer mode. This allows you to start off as any team and just watch what happens. That's a great way to see where things might go wrong in your plan since you're not really playing, and you're just watching the super accurate AI do its thing. That's enough of that. Without further ado, let's begin the mission. Alright, here we are.
These guys are amateurs. Show them what professionals can do.
Oh, we'll show them what professionals can do, Mr. Clark. First things first, we have a guy up here on the catwalk. We have to kill him because we're eventually going to be going up there. And what that does is it usually brings all the people who are over on this side of that storage area down there. So it looks like it's going to bring them over dead. Thanks, Green Team. Usually a couple other guys come over here. Is anyone coming? Nope, doesn't look like it. We'll just head to the ladder then. And while we're waiting for the rest of our team to climb up the ladder, we'll assist Green Team in doing whatever they're doing down in that storage area. One of the things you can see right away is that this game is a lot prettier than the previous games in the series. It uses the Unreal 2 engine, and so a lot of the graphics are updated, so it's much more realistic. It's also much more difficult. In fact, it's been pointed out in the thread that the main reason why it's so much more difficult is that one of the programmers forgot to make it easier. Now, the more observant among you might have noticed that I'm playing with auto-aim on again. And you might think whatever you want about me, or get ready on your keyboards to complain, but fuck you, I'm not turning auto-aim off. This game is difficult enough with auto aim on, and I've actually died quite a few times with it on anyway. Oh, that's not good. Looks like someone left the door open in the control room. There goes our awesome surprise entry.
Open it.
One of the new features is that you can actually have your teammates open the door for you, so your gun is ready and in the room by the time they open the door. One of the annoying things about it, though, is the fact that they will immediately start holding their position and won't start following you again until you tell them to.
With you there.
So now at this mod part, just getting to talking about the user interface. We have our usual crosshairs in the center of the screen. But unlike the previous games, our user interface is all over the place rather than in the center in the lower part. Over in the lower left-hand corner, you can see our current gun, as well as the rate of fire and how much ammo we have left. However, you can actually see the other guns we have equipped, and so you kind of have to memorize what guns you have with you on the mission. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see who we are, as well as our status, and whether we're crouched or not. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see the rest of our team and what they're doing. In the lower left-hand corner is a list of all the other teams and what they're doing. Did you die when I shoot you? Oh, and by the looks of things, it seems that one of the green team was injured. It's not good. Is that guy dead? Looks like it. Usually he spawns up on the second floor, but it seems that he decided to spawn in a corner somewhere.
Green, waiting for Bravo.
Alright, green team's ready. We actually have quite a bit to do before we join up with green team again. We have to take care of this room in here.
Yes, sir.
This room in here is an awful room, and it left me almost scarred for life the first time I ever tried this mission. Die! Yes, this game has explosive barrels. Of course, they're red with exclamation points on them, but explosive barrels aren't. Alright, there's one more guy patrolling around here.
Fall in. With you, sir.
And there's the patrolling guy.
Threat neutralized.
Alright, this room is clear, and I'll meet up with green team. Alright, now we get to do a bang and entry. I'm sure you guys are very excited for this. We're going to throw our flashbang in an animation that doesn't look at all like the animation from SWAT 4. Not sure why you guys could possibly get that idea. You know, just an innocent little thought there.
Reform on me.
Okay, this room is clear. And that guy died doing a push-up. Say, if I ever wanted to die in an interesting pose, I'd definitely want to die doing a push-up. Alright, who loves backtracking? I don't. And up ahead is the last room we're gonna have to visit before we end the mission. We'll just wait for the green team to get there. Oh, they're pretty close.
Green, waiting for Charlie.
Let's do this.
Open it. I'm on it. Charlie, go, go, go.
On that side, there they are. Anything else? Nope, that's the last guy.
Completed.
Nothing's moving. You're clear.
Alright, that's our first mission done. Looks like Daniel Bogart was the guy who was injured, though. It's a pretty significant loss there. won't be around for a few missions. But that's that mission more or less completed. I'm Musical Daredevil, and I'll see you guys next time.